Welcome back to the channel. Got a little update on the boat. So you saw a title, broke my boat, so let me show you what happened. So in the video, I was testing out the new St. Croix and dial rod I picked up. Actually Aaron noticed it. I'm on the front. I do my pre-trek of the boat once a year in the spring, right before I start using it. I kind of go through and make sure everything's tight, you know, the normal shit. But we were on the water and Aaron turns around and noticed, he's like, hey, do you know there's some cracks on your boat? So yeah, so I'm gonna show you what's going on. So you can see, if I get it pictured right, you see right in there, a good old crack all the way down. Same on that side. So from the research, the little research Aaron did on the water and the research I've done since, I went on tracker forums and stuff like that. This plate right here, how they tighten down and make sure it's super tight, it's almost, it didn't break the welds, it like pulled the metal off the weld. I guess technically still broke it, but it's pulling this back. So it's really just bowing the metal out. So it technically failed the crack here. So I reached out to my local tracker dealer who I bought the boat from, asked him about it, and it's a known problem apparently. Asked him what the process is, and he was like, send him some pictures. He was like, you're good for the rest of the year. This is early October I sent him. He's like, you can rock the rest of the year, then bring it in, and then they'll buy a new kit. Apparently, the tracker puts a new bracking system on here. They weld it in, they weld up the fills, and then they put everything back together. So thankfully, it's not that big of a deal. It still kind of sucks. I want to let you guys know that actually my first like real major issue with this boat. You guys know I talked about this video last year about my overall. I'm on my box today, so a little different, but overall, really like this tracker. I mean, once again, I think boats are a little outrageous now, but I still think trackers are a really good solid boat if you want to get into bass fishing or you don't want to have a payment and you don't use it very often. Trackers are real solid boats. I mean, if I have a bunch of little shit, you know, replace a lot of the butt connectors and the connectors on this boat suck, so definitely replace those right off the bat. But outside of that, like the rivets on the cleats will eventually break away, but like a bunch of little things, but nothing like super serious. But tracker honors a warranty. Like I said, that one was, they're like, no problem, just bring it in December. So gotta bring that in December, get that fixed. But that being said, I do think it's time to buy a new boat. But I can't afford a $100,000 boat. That's ridiculous. So I'm going to be looking at a used boat. I don't know what price range yet. I got to look at financially what I can afford, comfortably afford, not stretch out my paycheck every week and be stressing. And then I can't fish tournaments with my brand new bass boat, and I can't fish tournaments now. So the big thing is there was a few tournaments this year and times I've been on the lake that either when me and Aaron are out or just me, that I was restricted from fishing main lakes or fishing a certain spot because of the waves, and it's just unsafe. I mean, I have fell out of this boat before from wake boats. I've almost fell out of the boat. I broke my dial with a tool at the beginning of this year at Caesars Creek early in the year, broke it from a wave. So it's a constant issue I've had with this boat, which is the only real con. It's not a big wide boat, 17.5 foot. I don't have the beam, but and it's not very heavy, so waves affect it. But there's been times this year, even when me and Aaron fished, we were restricted where we fished because of it, just because it's not safe. We're not gonna sit out there and try to fish a spot and either have to do some like wakeboarding fucking mount and like try to fit, like it's just unsafe. It's just not safe. We're not doing it. But also there's been times, some of the lakes we fished, we don't feel like if it's worth making a run to check spots out. Because I have a 75, Aaron has a 90 on Hex Express. So we both go like around 40 miles an hour. So I'm kind of hoping going into a bigger boat, we will be able to fish spots, deeper water, you know, main lake points, main lake spots. And if a big wind comes through or summertime wake boats, we can still sit out there and fish and feel comfortable. So, and if we want to hop and fish the whole other side of the lake, we can get up and go, not think about it, not And it's going to be a 40-minute run. Like, should we run there? And you'll see in a few videos, me and Aaron fish a river tournament. And that's kind of the whole reason me and him hasn't really fished him, is because we're stuck to like three creeks. But everyone else is able to run and fish down here, fish down here. We could, but it's an hour run for us, hour 15 for us. So anyway, rambling. So let me know in the comment section what bass boats to look at. Like I said, I don't have the financially to spend 100 grand on a bass boat. I found a couple around the 40,000 price point. I think I can afford upwards of like 60, 65 from what my half-assed financing measurement lookup thing the other day. So just let me know, guys. Let me know in the description, comment section. Message me on Instagram. I can care less how you guys do it. And just let me know what bass boats to look at. That'll be comfortable in the big water. You know, if we go fish Burkeville Lake and it's windy out, or, I mean, I would love to go to Lake Erie with Aaron, or go somewhere. Lake Monroe. Miss Lake Monroe's over in Indianapolis. Big lake. Somewhere where I'm cool with. I feel comfortable bringing Aaron with me, bringing a wife with me, bringing anyone with me, and knowing we're going to be comfortable in the boat. We can get the spots when we want, and all that jazz. So anyway, update on that. But just want to let you guys know about the tracker. Like I said, it's now, I've owned the boat 6 years. So finally had a major issue with the boat. So thank you for watching. And also I'm on vacation this week. That's why this video's out. I have time to edit my other videos. I do have other videos ready. I got a crappie beat down with Aaron. Me and Aaron went out and tested A-rig rods out, his A-rig rod out, my A-rig rod out, caught a couple. Got the river video. And I think there's another video ready to go. And there's going to probably be an unboxing coming. So I got plenty of content coming to hold me over until at least December, January. So hope you guys are excited for all those videos. But I'd like to support the businesses that support me. All their contact information will be in my subscription. But until then, please like, comment, subscribe. And I'll talk to you soon.